The following video is intended for those interested in learning the latest developments in one of the world's greatest ongoing treasure hunts, but who, like the creator of this video, are too upset with the TV show The Curse of Oak Island to watch the full episodes in their entirety. The following may contain mispronunciations, inconsequential minutiae, and other errors resultant of the pitfalls of current AI technology. Viewer discretion is advised.
Season 11, Episode 18 of The Curse of Oak Island begins at the Money Pit area, where Scott Barlow eagerly gathers the team's attention, expressing excitement about revealing their latest find. Alex Lagina acknowledges the team's impressive work in extracting materials from the garden shaft. Narrator sets the scene for another week of exploration on Oak Island, highlighting the ongoing quest to solve a centuries-old mystery. Scott Barlow reflects on the unusual nature of their discoveries, particularly the lack of structural evidence in the underground tunnel. Despite initial hopes, the team is met with more questions as they uncover a collapsed section of the tunnel. Marty Lagina remains hopeful that analysis of the recovered materials will provide valuable insights into the tunnel's origins and purpose. The team continues their excavation efforts, aiming to uncover more of the mysterious tunnel and confirm its age through carbon dating. Laird Niven and Doug Crowell express enthusiasm for the significance of the find, while Rick Lagina stresses the importance of gathering all available information to aid in their search for treasure. Rick Lagina expresses gratitude to the team for their efforts, acknowledging the potential significance of their recent discoveries on Oak Island. He suggests collecting samples of nails and boards for further analysis, emphasizing the importance of thorough investigation. Later, Rick and Marty convene the team in the war room for a presentation by Dr. Doug Simmons, a retired psychology professor with an interest in Oak Island's history. Dr. Simmons discusses his research on potential connections between the Knights Templar and Viking culture. He highlights evidence suggesting Viking exploration of North America in the 11th century and ties it to Templar activities during the Crusades. Rick, Marty, and the team have long explored the possibility of Templar involvement in the Oak Island mystery, considering their historical significance and rumored accumulation of religious artifacts. Dr. Simmons elaborates on historical accounts of Norwegian King Sigurd's pilgrimage to Jerusalem, noting interactions with future Knights Templar. The presence of Vikings in the Holy Land raises intriguing questions about their potential influence on Templar history and the Oak Island enigma. Doug Crowell suggests that Vikings may have been familiar with Oak Island before any need to hide or flee. Dr. Doug Simons presents a theory that Vikings aided the Knights Templar in transporting treasures to North America. This theory is discussed further in the War Room, where Jack Begley and Alex Lagina express openness to the plausibility of such a scenario. Dr. Simons points out significant archaeological findings aligning with the proposed timeline, including structures on Oak Island and the presence of Viking artifacts. The team considers the implications of a potential Viking-Templar connection and its relevance to their search efforts. Rick and Marty Lagina express interest in further investigating this theory. Later, while exploring the swamp, Rick Lagina, Gary Drayton, and Billy Gerhardt continue their search for clues along the southern border. Rick Lagina reflects on the team's return to Oak Island, driven by the desire to complete their unfinished work. Billy Gerhardt acknowledges their familiarity with what they seek in the swamp, emphasizing the importance of finding more pieces related to previous discoveries. They examine wood artifacts found, noting the significance of uncovering ship-related items, some dating back centuries. Inspired by Dr. Doug Simmons' theory, they eagerly search for additional clues that may support the Viking-Templar connection to Oak Island. Gary Drayton and Carmen Legge uncover more wooden artifacts, speculating on their possible origins and age. As they continue excavating, they find more intriguing pieces, sparking discussions about the potential significance of their discoveries. Despite uncertainties, Rick Lagina remains fascinated by the mystery of Oak Island's history and encourages further exploration. Meanwhile, Billy Gerhardt, Gary Drayton, and Steve Guptill make another significant find, possibly another ancient ship part, adding to the growing collection of artifacts found in the swamp. Steve Guptill suggests that a recently discovered hand-shaped wood piece may be as old as the 8th century ship railing, found in the same area in 2020. This raises questions about the possibility of Viking visits to Oak Island a millennium ago, supporting Dr. Doug Simmons' theory. Rick Lagina acknowledges the significance of such artifacts, emphasizing the importance of understanding their story. Steve and Gary Drayton decide to take back interesting wood pieces, considering the earlier ship railing discovery. Meanwhile, as Billy, Gary, and Steve continue their swamp excavation, Jack Begley assists archaeologists Laird Niven and Helen Sheldon in investigating a mysterious foundation on Lot 5. The team has uncovered various artifacts dating to the 18th century in this area, including pottery and Roman coins. Helen's discovery of a copper coin suggests potential older origins for the feature, prompting further investigation into its creators and age. Jack Begley praises Helen Sheldon's discovery, recognizing its significance for Marty Lagina. As excavation progresses, Laird Niven expresses increasing excitement about the potential importance of the feature they're investigating. Marty eagerly joins the discussion, learning about a newly uncovered coin dating back to the 1780s. Helen speculates that the feature might be an infilled cellar, suggesting it predates the 18th century. This discovery prompts questions about its origin and purpose. Marty acknowledges the potential implications of the find, emphasizing the importance of obtaining a definitive date. Meanwhile, Helen and the team discover a large iron spike embedded in the stone foundation, raising further questions about its purpose. Marty reflects on the significance of their discoveries, suggesting it may not be a typical domestic structure, but possibly related to the operations at the Money Pit. Helen Sheldon notes the slender shape of the iron spike and plans to test its metallurgy. Marty Lagina encourages the team to continue their search for more artifacts, referring to Helen as a good luck charm. The next morning, Rick Lagina and Gary Drayton express excitement about the discoveries made in the possible treasure tunnel. They meet with blacksmithing expert Carmen Lega and argumentologist Emma Colligan to examine 2 metal artifacts found in the tunnel. Carmen and Emma analyze the artifacts using XRF and CT scans to determine their composition and potential uses. The analysis reveals that one artifact may have been a fastener, possibly used for hanging a lantern or securing a chest. This discovery motivates the team to further explore the tunnel for more clues about the underground operation in the Money Pit area. In the Oak Island laboratory, Carmen Legge identifies a metal artifact from the possible treasure tunnel as potentially dating back to the late 14th to mid-18th century. Rick Lagina and the team discuss the significance of this finding, considering it matches the timeline of the tunnel's construction and previous discoveries in the area. They contemplate the implications of proving the authenticity of these findings. Later, Gary Drayton, Steve Guptill, and Billy Gerhardt continue their excavation near the swamp's southern border, hopeful for more discoveries related to the ship artifacts previously found in the area. At the southern edge of the swamp, Billy Gerhardt and the team discover what seems to be a wooden structure, possibly part of a wall or dam. This finding resonates with Fred Nolan's past discovery of a similar wooden construct, suggesting the swamp might hide something valuable. Could this be linked to the ancient ship's railing found nearby in 2020? Billy believes they're onto something significant and alerts the team. Geoscientist Dr. Ian Spooner joins Rick Lagina to investigate further. They speculate whether the structure relates to the nearby stone road, possibly serving as a loading platform. Rick reflects on the mystery of the swamp's discoveries and suggests long-term activities in the area by unknown groups. Dr. Spooner notes the age of the wood, indicating its potential antiquity. Rick Lagina expresses the team's eagerness to fully uncover the structure to understand its purpose and find any artifacts that might shed light on its history. Dr. Ian Spooner emphasizes the need for caution during excavation. Rick acknowledges this and agrees to call it a day for now. He thanks the team for their work,